software in the back.
Right.
Couldn't hold anything more. My pants were falling around my ankles.
What? What the fuck?
And so was couldn't hold anything more. My pants were falling around my ankles.
What? What the fuck?
And so was every pawn. Like, they were like...
You don't get naked and wash your dog. It's the best time to do it.
You want to explain yourself?
No,
Lotus
because
Star
I'm
here.
normal.
No, what I do is I take a chair that's like flush with the tub, and I push the chair right up against the tub, and I put my butt on the Marcus.
Give him the deep sleep.
Give him
The big sleep. I want
Assassin.
him having the big sleep.
Well. Well.
Big booty hoes be jumping all up on me. I've got that dog in me.
PlayStation.
Are we gonna play now? Ready for the show? I'm about to take down, you already know.
Guys, maybe that.
So many transitions. Not enough time. Play it again.
So many transitions.
Yes, yes, just like this one. Welcome everyone to the Renegade Realm podcast. Me, am your host Red Wolf, and I'm joined by Colt Eastwood, Holly, that blue number, and Ashen Entertainment. Colt, thank you for jumping on last minute, my friend. How are you? How are you?
I'm fantastic. I should go.
Okay.
I'm fantastic. Thank you for having me here. I don't know why I'm here, but I will be here. Thank you for having me.
Thank me? Thank you. Holly.
Uns.
Okay.
I should go.
Here we go. All right. Fantastic. Shout out to everyone in chat, by the way. Lotus Esprit first saying hello, everyone. Be sure to hit the like and subscribe if you're new. I think everyone that's subscribed and is liking things is already here, including Happy Bomb. It's Timmy, the Arcane Realm. What's up, dude? Mandalorian Martin. I'm going to call him Mandalorian Marty or Martillorian. I don't know. We'll figure it out. It's fine. Thank you. Let's see. And Crippling Debt. Yes, and Jonas. There he is. Thank you guys so much for showing up and hanging it out. Just hanging it out there with us. I'm sorry, Nicole. I didn't ask the magic question. I didn't puff the magic dragon. What have you been playing, man? Where you been and what you been into and everything for people who don't know.
Oh, bro. So I was playing a little bit of ESO and then a bunch of Dragon's Dogma, and I'm supposed to finish Dragon's Dogma now that I'm back. But all I've been playing is ESO on the big screen again. I spent all week playing it on my ROG Ally and just sitting back there on the couch, just like, oh, the beautiful music, the beautiful Somerset Valley with it's amazing. I love it. I played a little bit with you the other night. You were playing co-op with my son. We were playing run around with her. We're having a good time. That's what I've been doing.
Yeah, it's
enjoying
fantastic. The music in ESO is like, it is so good. It's so good.
It's like right here.
Yeah, it's so good. Fantasy music. It's like really emotional. It's really emotionally charging, I guess. I made a fantasy playlist on Spotify and realized like 17 songs are from ESO, and I didn't even realize it.
You could have made that could have just been the playlist you played. Tell them about when we were playing in co-op with my son and you saw something off in the distance.
Oh, okay. So if anyone is near my age, I just turned 48. No, I'm kidding. But Morrowind was the first Elder Scrolls that I played. And in Morrowind, there's a city, Vivek, if you're not familiar. Jonas knows. So in Vivek City, there's this big tower, right? So I hadn't been to Morrowind in ESO yet, and so I just fast traveled to Colt, and I was like, I don't know where he's at. So I fast traveled to him, and I turn around and I see, and this game takes place way before that city is fully built. And I saw the tower and I was like, literally like trying not to cry because it was such a weird, like, emotional moment seeing that same tower from the game that I played 20 plus years ago or whatever it was. Because Morrowind was really that, and KOTOR, those two games were the big kickoff for the type of gamer that I am today with RPGs. Anyway, it was just great, and I cried and peed. It was great. Speaking of crying and peeing,
my eyes.
Okay,
my liege.
My liege. Pick two, my lord. Shout out to Red Dead Panda in chat. She said she's at work, but thank you for just hanging in there. Hanging in there? Showing up, hanging out, whatever. Great. Holly, how are you? And all them things and stuff, and what you been doing and stuff.
What have I been doing? I I've been playing games. Yeah, that's it. I know. I watched the eclipse yesterday. That's what I did. Red is ignoring us. Cool. So I went out and watched the eclipse. 94.6% here. And
Go ahead. Sorry.
Wait. People in Chicago
So
go
then I
outside?
also- Yes, it's very nice right now.
Okay.
Like 65 degrees. Perfect.
That's amazing.
We don't do much outside, but we do go out. So I started Lightyear Frontier this weekend, which is a new Game Pass game, and it's fun. What are you doing, bro?
So last show, our music cut out at the end. Like, it just cut
You're
out completely,
muted.
and it was just gone. And I didn't know that at all. So, chat, let me know if our background music cuts out at any point. I think it's back now. It is back.
Is it wrong
It's
that I
fine.
actually prefer it without the music?
It's fine. It's fine. That is wrong. That's wrong. Don't do that. Don't have an opinion about anything.
Jonas, in non-freedom degrees, I don't know,
go.
because we only live in democracy around here.
That's right.
I
That's
don't
right.
know.
Oh, jeez.
Watching the moon.
I could do metric conversions for like meters and stuff like that, but temperature is totally I don't know how you do that. 0 and 10 are like summer versus winter, and how do you live with such like a wide range and such a small amount of numbers in between? I don't know. So
All I know is I think
Yeah,
around
let me
30
go
is like
there.
way too hot to be
It's fine.
outside. I think. Anyway.
yeah, and all I know is 0 is 32 degrees for us. After that, it's all washed.
Okay.
So,
Hey,
Lightyear
Holly?
Frontier's good. It's fun. It's very, very chill. What?
Okay, I was testing something. There's a bit of latency, so you're not hearing things. You're hearing things delayed. I just want to test it. I was like, I'm watching you when you hear me. So that's why when Colt said something and you were like,
Yeah, my internet's real bad today.
it like took a minute for it to register. I was like, why is she so mad about what he said? And I realized you just didn't hear it because there was a bit of a delay.
I know I felt really bad, and it wasn't a dig on her. It's a dig on one of my good friends that never goes outside.
Right. It's weird seeing him
How'd
out
you
here. Anyway.
Oh,
Anyway.
yes. I get
Yeah.
it now.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes I'm a
Holy
surface
crap, she's
listener.
delayed.
Yep. There we go. Here it comes.
I know my internet.
You know what? That's
See?
good
Yeah.
though, because her reaction time will be on par with our usual reaction time.
That's what I'm saying. I was like, I'm waiting for her. Here it comes, and boom.
This will actually
Anyway.
be good for the editing too.
Um,
now that I think about it.
Mandalorian Martin, will Elder Scrolls 6 be huge for Xbox? Yes, it will be
Okay.
talked about, and then people will hate on it that don't get to play it. That's not on platforms of their choosing. But who knows? It might come to everything. But it will be huge for Xbox if it's an exclusive.
Starfield was way bigger than we keep thinking for Xbox. So to think the Elder Scrolls couldn't be on its own merit on the current platforms that it's supposed to be on, according to court documents, it's supposed to be exclusive to the next generation console. Yeah, it'll be really big, and it'll be big for Game Pass. It'll be big for everybody, and it dang well better be well worth the wait. But as I play ESO, I'm like, I can only imagine what we have coming our way in 17 years.
Man, I know, dude.
As a Fallout fan, you gotta wait even longer.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we might have that update coming sooner than people think. I don't know. People expected that Fallout 4 next gen update to come alongside the show, but what the fuck?
Nothing.
It's not. It's nothing.
Yeah, I see light.
Can we say?
like,
Can we talk about why in the world they moved the show? What happened?
So they moved the show, or they moved the up.
The show was set to be on the 11th in North America, and they moved it to the 10th. Which, so they put out an official announcement from one of the main actors, the guy that plays the ghoul. I'm sorry, I don't know his name. Red knows his name.
Walton
He's like,
Goggins.
we're happy to announce we're gonna be on. The show's gonna start on the 10th. What's that?
There she comes. Look at her face. She was like, anyway, I'm sorry.
What was that face again?
And then she's
I'm
like,
sorry, I'm not
"Back."
allowed to make faces on
Okay.
podcasts anymore.
That's
It's-
right.
It's
And-
considered overacting or overreacting.
I'm getting clipped now, so you're welcome, internet. Anyway, why did that happen, Assassin? Why did the show get moved forth?
I'm
Forward.
assuming that fourth. Just caught that. I'm assuming because the show did well internally with the previews. I'm guessing they just moved it up a day. I don't know. Don't ask
I don't
me.
think
I don't
that's-
watch TV anymore.
You know,
TV is inferior. So is movies half the time. Video games are the superior form of entertainment. 'Cause you can actually do
He ain't
things
wrong. Are you
instead of
gonna
actually
watch
watching.
this?
Like, I
Okay.
love The Dark Knight, but you know how many times I watched Batman beat up the Joker? And be like, dude, if you had just done things differently, you would have... this movie would have had a different outcome. Whereas in a video game with an RPG, you can actually choose a different outcome. And then reset your save point if you don't like the outcome.
I mean, I like
But
finality.
that's just me.
You know, with stories like
Mhm.
that's how it. That's it. That's a beat it. That's all, folks. I like that. You know, but I hear you. Let's see. Arcane
Let's
says
ask
the
Holly.
show got moved. Sorry, Arcane says the show probably got moved because it's gotten such glowing praise prior to release. They're just capitalizing on the hype from the wider Fallout community. Yeah, I mean, they could be. I don't know. I mean, that's.
Does that ever happen?
Yeah, I was gonna say I've seen it happen, but I guess I never know why. It's always like there's a lot of hype. Everyone's so excited for the show, and it's like let's surprise them, and like it's happening like a day early. So the day early that it's releasing, so it's on the 10th, which is
That doesn't make sense because
Right?
people wait. They have to wait. They have to wait because there's so many things that are in motion for the actual launch of a TV show, a movie, or whatever, or a video game or anything. And to move it forward a day, I'm like, was it leaking on torrent sites? So they just said, let's get this out here because people are going to get spoiled. Or I don't think there's I think they had to get ahead of something because they didn't want to ruin anything to be ruined. So they moved. You don't just move a show forward. I don't know if they've ever done that. That's why I want to ask Holly. She knows everything about TV production because she's a TV producer.
Yeah, Holly.
No, you're not.
In my other life. I don't know. I mean, think about it. They had to bring everybody in and film extra promos to move it. So either this was the original intention, or they had to drag all those people back in and re-record stuff, right? Which, like, it's weird. Either you're right. Either they're trying to get ahead of something, or they had recorded all of this before and are just using it as like extra marketing and hype train to get people to be like, oh, there's something going on with this show. Maybe we better watch it. It's weird.
It is weird. Speaking of weird, Assassin, it's time for your intro. What you been into, man? How have you been? And
No. Let's go back. Let's take it back now, y'all.
Okay.
Why am I weird? Why am I the weird one here?
Get back now, y'all. 2 tops this time. Sorry.
Oh, that is so
slide to the left.
delayed. Oh,
Slide
it's
to the
so
right.
delayed.
Cha-cha, y'all.
Yeah.
No,
Cha-cha now,
don't.
y'all.
Oh
I
my
love
god.
it. We just got demonetized. I can say that now. Isn't that weird? Fast forward
Yeah, you
from a year
can.
and a half ago.
But please don't,
Um,
because it affects the rest of us.
Exactly. And The Last of Us, which is why. No, I don't want to talk about The Last of Us. Yeah, so
let's
what you been
not,
into?
please. Let's see. Dragon's Dogma. I've been going back to Persona 3. I'm starting a new game plus on that game. Trying to finish in 100% Arkham Origins because I never did.
Oh, yeah.
And as you guys saw in the beginning of this podcast, I've been editing clips of our show out of context. Which I'll be doing more often going forward.
And
So watch what y'all say.
I was gonna say we gotta watch what I say. And for anyone who didn't see it, or wasn't ready for that intro, I can play it like one more time for the people that aren't on Twitter. So if you want to see it, just say yeah in chat. And I really do appreciate you doing that. I love the editing. It's a lot. Like I said, it really reminded me of Fratanga type editing.
Editing being compared to Fratanga's when it's only my second attempt is actually a compliment.
Yes, it's actually a
That
compliment.
guy knows how to frickin' edit.
I don't get it. I don't understand. I'm like, I'll never be. I love that for him. But so
Love. I said that to Loki. I love that for you, and he just went. My dog.
I'm hungry.
Yeah.
Anyway, but well, that's good, man. Batman. I haven't installed Arkham Origins, and I want to get into it so bad. It's calling to me. But Dragon's Dogma, I'm like, you're not. So many things happened in Dragon's Dogma to me recently that I'm just like, I have to keep pressing forward after what I have done. I killed something with. I went on an adventure in Dragon's Dogma. There's a big thing. I'm not going to spoil anything. There's a big thing that you can find early on in the game if you travel, okay? And this thing has been shown in the trailers. So, but I thought it was like a thing that was like a main story thing. But I'll say that that thing pissed me off so much with the quest, and then it ends with a quest that is such a middle finger that I was like, you know what? I'll be right back, and I'm going to kill you when I come back. And I did. I killed the big thing. It was really relieving, and that quest is not worth it whatsoever. And if you want to know what I'm talking about, I'm not going to tell you. But it's not the end of the game. I'm not even done with the game. What's up, Fonz? Thanks for jumping in, bro. Appreciate you. You know who else I appreciate? Bond. Sarah Bond. Because she is doing stuff. Preservation. Games preservation.
You sounded like Tom
Compatibility.
Tucker for a second there.
Bond. Sarah Bond. Back to you, Tammy. What was her name? Trisha.
Trisha Tekanawa. Yeah.
She's like, Tom, I'm here with the... I don't know. Alex Borstein.
Tom with his son with the upside down face.
Oh my god, I completely forgot about that. Shout out to Seth MacFarlane, friend of the show, Family Guy. We love you. We hardly knew you. Did you know that Seth MacFarlane hasn't been writing for Family Guy for almost 10 full years now?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. He just voices now, which is wild. Yeah. If Fonz knows exactly what I'm talking about. He says, yep, do not do those quests. It's such a shitty, yeah. It's like such a middle finger. You're like, really? So yeah, I killed that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I killed that thing. Anyway, great. Jonah says, I'm guessing there could be leaks. Or are there any other releases for Prime that they maybe don't want to squander by releasing too close to Fallout? I don't know. I don't know, Jonas. I don't know. But hey, so backwards compatibility. So how many years has it been since they came out and they said, all right, we did our best. This is a final release of like 30 titles or more, or maybe less, where they released a bunch of capability for backwards compatibility games on Xbox.
Jeez.
And then they were like, that's it.
I don't know when that was.
But yeah,
I'll look it up.
It was like 2017 or something like that. And that was really sad. And
It was probably 2019 or something, but yeah, I think
Yes.
it was before Next Generation because they said they're concentrating on Next Generation, so it would have been 2019, and then they started doing the FPS boost initiative in 21 or something like that. So yeah, crazy. But they're not done because now they have ABK.
So, Jez Corden, Windows Central, put out the article about how Sarah Bond is pushing this initiative dedicated for preservation, games preservation.
It was 2021, November 2021.
Really? That was
the
okay.
last
For some
time.
reason, I was thinking it was way longer than that. Shout out to the Longhouse Gaming Podcast in the chat. I think their show after this show ends, is starting, and I think they have a show that they're going to be talking about this. So I'm going to make a fool of myself and have no idea what I'm talking about. So instead of me talking, I'm going to let Colt talk and explain to me why I'm an idiot. Go. No,
That's impossible.
So tell me, explain to me what this initiative is that she's got going on with games preservation. Because in my mind, I'm thinking, because of the Activision Blizzard King deal, they're gonna start bringing the games like all the Spider-Man games, which is why the thumbnail is littered with nothing but Spider-Man Activision titles that they could be bringing to. That's just an example, people. Just by the way, it's just an example. And I put the Marvel Spider-Man in there just as a joke. But games like that, like Ultimate Alliance and prototype games, which we already have prototype games, but you know what I mean. So
Yeah, prototypes 1 and 2 are already Back-Compat. The Spider-Man games are probably, I wouldn't bank on them because I think they'll be hidden behind or held back by old licensing agreements that are long since expired. But like, I would love to have the 3 or 4 Transformer games, but they're probably license bound. But I think most of what she's saying is forward compatibility. Right now they're making sure they're building the new console and the handheld, so to speak, or so it may be. And they want to make sure that everything plays on that new architecture and hardware. So they've got an initiative going to make sure that all the 4,000 plus games that are playable right now on your Xbox console are fully playable moving forward, licensing and architecture wise. Or yeah, I think that's what the forward compatibility means more than the Back-Compat. But there's also that report today or last night that there are Activision Blizzard games, like you said, for your thumbnail. Those are two totally separate pieces of news that have come out over the past few days. So I think the cool thing about the backward compatibility is that on Xbox, you'll have every single Call of Duty game ever made playable on your console, meaning that I think it was like 6 or 7 Call of Duty games that came out from the launch of the 360 PS3 to the end of that generation. All of those games, I think it would be like Call of Duty Modern Warfare 1 from 2007 or whatever it was. Those games are not playable on a PS5 at all. All the way up to Modern Warfare 3, I think. So you got Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 1 and 2, World at War. Help me out. There's like 6 or 7 Call of Duty games that will be on Xbox, completing the whole entire set. And they will not be on PS5 ever because they have no Back-Compat solution. That's kind of cool.
Right.
And they're the best Call of Duty games.
Yeah, well, yeah, and that's the mentality that's my mentality. Like, what can we get that we haven't been able to access with ease? Like the full catalog of Call of Duty games. What are you thinking about, huh?
When you think about it, Special Nick got what he wants. Call of Duty exclusive on Xbox. Just not the way he wanted it.
Right? All the cutscenes you can skip.
Mr. Lock It Up.
Lock it up. Lock it up. He's never coming on the show. Shout out to Nick. Lock it up. I love that. I love that phrase. I love that. I love that for him.
I love that for him.
Go. Why is Assassin not on camera? Vaughn says. Why, well, go ahead, Assassin.
Why the what? Oh,
yeah, Rand.
right.
I mean,
Hans doesn't
Assassin.
Know. Hold up. Hey. Don't compare me to Rand, even though I'm doing exactly what he's doing.
Pretty much.
Yeah, there's no way for me to get out of this. Yeah, Fonz, I don't do cameras. I'm much like Rand in that way.
You will.
You do cameras? All right. Let's
just
continue.
Incriminate myself. Fuck. I'm ending up in my own clip. Here we go.
What do you do, Assassin?
What do
what
I do?
You say you do here?
Yeah, you don't do cameras, but what do you do?
I do talking. I do information. I'm literally your database, Red. Ask me a question,
Yeah.
I literally find it in 2 seconds.
That's true. What is the world's longest dog?
World's longest dog.
Yeah, Google that.
Are you asking for a specific breed?
Well, I mean, hey, it's fine. What the hell were we talking about? Oh, backwards compatibility. So Activision is like the big takeaway whenever I think backwards compatibility after the ABK deal, and it does make me think of things other than Call of Duty, like the Spider-Man games. So I don't know if you knew this, Colt and Holly,
Yes.
but that Marvel Ultimate Alliance bundle got completely delisted from Xbox. Like, it was up for purchase, and then like not even like a year later, it literally you can't buy it anymore. Like, I own it, but you can't buy it anymore because I bought it right when it came out. And
But you can install it, can't you?
Yeah, but you can't buy, like, you can't even you can go look it up and find it, but you cannot buy it. You cannot play it unless you bought it before they delisted it. Yeah, they locked it out.
Oh, Red, you can't even download it. You can't even download it physically, because that's what I did a couple weeks ago. I got it physical, tried to download
That's
it.
a different.
Would not do it.
That's a different version though. So they have the remastered edition, which came in the bundle. So it's a different version of the game altogether.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's like the 360 version. This is like the Xbox One, like up-resed version, and they bundled it into two games, sold it for $70, and I bought it. I don't know if it was 70, but it's delisted. And from what I remember, it has something to do with licensing, and Spider-Man was a factor that time. And then a few years later, we get Spider-Man on PlayStation. So I'm wondering if we can see something like sorry, I'm dying on the inside. If we can see something like that, some games like that come back via backwards compatibility. I know Assassin would like that. Is there any games that come to mind, you guys, when it comes to backwards compatibility through the ABK deal? World of Warcraft? That doesn't make any sense. Forget I said that. Wait, you know what? Let's end the show. Let's start over.
Jeez.
Welcome everyone to the Renegade podcast. I am your host Red Wolf, and I am going to start off by saying smart things like welcome. And I love the chat. You guys are beautiful, and I love it. So anyway, yeah, backwards compatibility. Anything comes to mind? Do you guys care about old games? I am just such a nostalgic chasing psychopath that I just buy all the old things. Love it. So
Love that for us.
Fantastic. I love that for you guys. Well, there it is.
No, I had an idea today, actually, about Call of Duty.
Oh my God.
I had an idea.
Oh.
Because I heard, I think it was Rand. Who was it? Was it Rand? Or was it? Anyway, somebody, and you'll probably correct me, said that they thought that they were going to do something with Call of Duty when they drop it. Oh, it was on Boom Show today. That they were thinking that it would be sneaky, like it wasn't just going to be like all of these Call of Duties just drop into Game Pass and we all get them and whatever. And I think what would be cool, I don't think they'll do it, but they thought maybe they would have like some sort of bundling system or something like that. And I said what would be really cool is if they went back and they took all of the series, right? Like the Black Ops series or the Modern Warfare series, and then like did a bundle of only the campaigns that are remastered or remade, and then they could sell that, right? Like I think that would be really cool because the multiplayer for those games, they're alive, right? Servers are up for most of them now that Xbox fixed them. But they're still rampant though with cheaters, and they're not going to go back. Like, they got enough cheaters on the modern day system to worry about, let alone the old ones. So I wouldn't even worry about multiplayer, but I thought it would be really cool if they like bundled all of the pods in a package, just the campaigns, as like a story driven thing. Wouldn't that be cool?
That would be really cool. But no Call of Duty or no multiplayer.
I mean, you could make multiplayer free to play then, right? Because it's already done. Like, just leave it on the old stuff. But there's a lot of people that play Call of Duty just for the campaigns. It's just
that's me.
It's overshadowed by multiplayer all the time.
Yeah, I would say I am one of those people that I play. Like, I'm one of those people that whenever I get a new Call of Duty game, I don't play the multiplayer until I've finished the campaign yet, because I'm like, I'm gonna see guns that I don't know where this came from narratively, which sounds so stupid,
Right.
but like,
You're
you know
such an
what I mean?
immersive nut.
I am, man. It's so listen, when The Last Jedi was coming out, terrible movie. When The Last Jedi was coming out, there was 2 Adam Driver movies that were coming out. Adam Driver plays Kylo Ren. And I refused to watch those movies because I was like, no, he's got to stay Kylo Ren until I watch The Last Jedi. Couldn't break
I was explaining
away.
to Hargeet that yesterday about how it took me so long to play Starfield because I'm playing ESO and I'm like, I don't sprint through the city. Like, you'll never see my character like sprint through the city.
Right.
I always slow walk. I slow walk through Atlantis and Starfield. I walked up the ramp. I opened the hatch. I walked through like
Yes,
up to my
exactly.
captain's chair, and I'm like, every time. And then I watch my
Yep.
ship take off and then go, you know, I'm like, oh, everyone's like loading screens. Like, I was just watching the ship take off all the time.
Right. There is something about that. Yeah.
And you're like that, but worse. Like,
Way.
you won't use certain weapons because you're like, Jeremy would never use an SMG. He's a pistol guy. My
Right.
cyberpunk Jeremy always, he's clean and pure.
Jeremy. Yodani, thank you so much for the $2 super chat, man. I really appreciate you. Thank you. He said, did Colt get Dutch ovened in the Netherlands?
No, I know I didn't.
Okay.
But
I
you
don't know
can
if-
cook with a Dutch oven.
You well?
Yeah. No,
I
I
guess-
didn't. I don't.
Okay.
I didn't even have Mountain Dew the whole time I was there because no one had Mountain Dew. I had to have their disgusting European Coca-Cola that doesn't have corn syrup in it. It has real actual cane sugar, so it's not as sweet. And I'm like,
Yeah.
no, I'm just kidding.
Yes.
And this
Someone's
is how
been having the meth.
this is how
Yes. That's
how
messed up.
this is how I do not take care of my body. They would be like, I was like, can I get a Coca-Cola, please? I'm like, yes. And they'd bring me this bottle, and it's like this, and a little glass, and they fill it with ice, and I'd pour it in there, and the bottle would fill up the short glass like this, and I'd be like, could I have another one?
Yes.
'Cause I'm used to
they're
this.
pouring it, as they're pouring it, they're like, can I have another one? They're like,
Fat American. Can you bring 7 of them, please?
Right.
Yeah.
Just stack them on top of each other and just drill a hole down through the top. That
Yep,
works.
different portion sizes for different countries.
Well, yes, that's kind of true.
Yeah.
But welcome,
Europe-
the elemental hero, the Shadow Link Dragon Wolf King. Thank you for jumping in. What's the topic? I have no idea. That's a good question. What?
That's
Immersion.
such a cool name.
We were talking about. It sounds like, in Overwatch, the character Genji, he would say things in Japanese, and I think it was something like, what was it? It's like "Wakami do wakateki kuradu" or something like that. That's exactly what it was. Quote me. And it was something like "Unleash the fury of the dragon within" or something like that. And that's what that reminds me of. Like in an anime, when they're about to do like their super big attack.
Oh,
and they're
his
like-
long name?
His long name. It's
Yeah.
like the attack that he's powering up. The Elemental Shadow Dragon Link. And then he unleashes it all over everything. Yeah. Is that okay, Assassin?
What's that?
I think so.
Sorry, I was responding to Fawns in chat. What's going on?
Yeah, it's okay. Hey, listen, everyone, hit the like button if you're here. Well, if you're here, you know, what else are you going to do?
Leave?
Spider-Man games on Xbox? You think that'll happen? Is that a thing that can happen? Old Xbox games?
Who wants to
Licensing
go
wise?
first?
Well, you go, Mr. Database Man.
I'm gonna say like Transformers is gonna be hard because of the licensing, but then again, Hasbro is much more interested in playing ball than Disney, so we'll see. It just depends on whether they want to do it or not.
Want to?
Well,
Yeah.
when is the licensing up with Sony's? Because don't they have
They
like
don't-
intermittent, like?
No.
Because I
They
thought like,
have-
with this Spider-Man movies,
They have
it was like
they
you
have
had,
movie
like, four-
licensing to Spider-Man. They don't own
Maybe
the
that's what I'm
Spider-Man IP.
Right.
Yeah.
I think that's what I'm thinking. Like with the Spider-Man deal with Disney, it was like you get a certain amount of movies, and then you got to bring it back to us, and then we'll renegotiate if we need to, depending on what's going on or whatever.
Yeah, but game
so-
development is so different. So technically, if Disney wanted to, they could force Sony to put their games on Xbox, but pretty sure that Sony has convinced them not to do that, considering what's their future lineup with the X-Men. So it'll be a very long time if we ever see those games. As for the Back-Compat games, I'm still standing by my whole. We'll see. Call of Duty is definitely going to be on there, but we'll see about the older 360 Spider-Man games. I want Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions though. That I need it. I love that game so freaking much.
I hear it's amazing.
It is. It really is. The combat may be a little bit repetitive, but the story, it's great. And they actually do it in levels, old school video game levels.
Yeah.
Ed?
Yeah. I mean, I have all of them, but I'd like to play them with. Coming for me, a higher frame rate, other than 13, would be great. It doesn't even run it. Like I try to play those games on the 360, like Web of Shadows, and I'm like, I love this game so much, and I put it in, and it's like, I'm like trying to play it like I'm about to like seize up because the frame rate is so bad. It's so bad, and that's coming from me. I love 30 frames. Shout out to Hargeet Chani who just showed up. I hope you're doing good, bro. It's good. Thank you for jumping in here, man. And Andrew Cullinane, who just says late. And oh my God, everyone's here. And Dante Moody, Spriggan 113.
Yes.
Yes. What's up, man? Thank you.
Calling
Thank
us
you.
ponies.
I think we're all gonna
Oh.
play some 76 tonight at some point.
Oh my goodness.
Not
Is,
red.
Yeah.
He's washing his hair.
I'll be
Me.
scrubbing my hair, my long locks that I have bundled up here, and I like smash it down into my hat to fit my hat on. Yeah, Assassin.
Oh, I was saying not me, because I'm
Oh,
good.
you don't have hair?
I do. You know I do.
Prove it.
Yeah, turn on the camera, bro. He
Yeah.
has. That's the difference. He has a camera. It's just you just have to push the button.
Push it.
Stop.
Push it real good.
No.
Here's what I can do. You can start turning on your camera, and I won't reveal your full face. I'll
Fascinating
just.
story. Any chance you're nearing the end?
So anyway,
Done. Good.
great. So we'll figure it out. We'll get them. Shout out to the 25 people here in chat. That's a lot for me. I'm just a wee little lad. I really appreciate the support, everyone. Seriously, thank you so much. Shout out to Matthew.
Think
Hey!
about Dante's content. Think about Dante's comment. He's calling Colt and Ollie the ponies on this podcast, but I'm the PlayStation representative here, which is the irony
That's
of it all.
facts.
You are.
Yeah, so we decided on this, like, Red's the Xbox guy, Marco's the PC guy, I'm the PlayStation guy, and Holly, I think, what was it forced on you, or did you volunteer to be, like, the Nintendo rep?
Here?
Yeah,
I didn't know I was.
I
Oh,
thought you were.
Hello, everybody.
Okay, she...
Hello.
It's
What was
me.
that? Oh, okay.
That
okay,
sounded
I was
more
like-
like the scientist from Simpsons. Hello, everybody.
Oh my God. That's
It's the
great.
worst
I love
Mario impression. Ha ha, Mario. Ha ha,
sounded like a
Mario.
Wolfenstein
That's
NPC.
Mickey Mouse.
it. It's a me, a Mario. Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, it's Mario. Gosh.
Gosh.
Taking Lay off
It's
Disney,
Kermit the
please.
Frog and Mario's jumping everywhere.
We lay off the
It's
Disney,
back the way you
please.
came. Sorry. I knew you'd get it.
I have no idea what you're referring to.
Nope, I don't
It's not
either.
my fault I was
don't
born
either.
here.
Whew, all right.
the Frog here.
That's fantastic.
Oh my gosh.
Donnie, thank you, bro. Thank you so much, man. I really, really appreciate you. It's really nice. He says,
Here's a spectacular $5 super chat.
I like read it just how he spelled it.
Dollar super
All right, Giovanni, let's get back
you
on
go.
topic here.
What was
there
the
never
topic?
was.
Yeah, there never was a topic to begin with.
We were talking about Back-Compats. Stop.
Okay, well, do you want old Spider-Man games to come back? Like all 8 of them. There's like 9 of them.
I already answered. This should be for Colt or Holly.
Do we want Spider-Man?
I don't like Spider-Man. I have PS5 and I still don't play those, so I don't care about these.
Fair.
Oh yeah, that's right. Holly hates the everyday man.
What an anti-pony.
Wow.
God. She hates the average Joe. Just trying to do good. Just so
Why is
happens
it-
that he has
what
to
is
wear a
that
costume
saying?
and do it.
It's not true.
The average Joe.
Don't like Spider-Man.
I don't know.
Can you look that up? Where does that
Get in
come
a
from?
corner like that.
Well, I mean, it just comes from, it's just an average name and it's just an average person, I think.
Okay.
It's just like saying Keeping Up with the Joneses. Where does that come from? I think it's just supposed to be the most normalized name, Keeping Up with Your Neighbors, I think. This has been Literacy Hour with Colt Eastwood, Holly, Red, and the guy without a camera. Well, he has one, but he won't turn it on.
Fantastic. Oh my God. Umbra. Okay. Umbra. What's up, man? Thank you so much for jumping in here, bro. And
Thank God. At
Don't
least
take him.
one person in the chat doesn't mind that I don't have a camera.
who's that? Who said that?
Yeah, who is it?
It should be Umbra. He told me before that he doesn't.
Yeah, Umbra's another one of those guys. No camera, no respect. No respect for people like me who are on camera and have to show my ugly face. No respect.
Oh shit! Damn, Spriggan.
Shoot.
Dante, thank you so much, man.
He
Mid.
drops
It's mid.
an amazing super $20 smoking, oiled up, on fire super chat.
Sorry, that was a little much. Thank
I hope you
Wait,
guys don't
Dante's
mind, but I
oiled
already
up.
have 3 clips of you guys being out of context. So I already got enough for a minute.
There we go.
Super chat.
Fun says. Dante says, I want.
Dante sending this picture of him oiled up to my DMs.
I just picture. Well, in that picture of him, I'm like, shoo. He looks like. Man, I could,
Hey, I've seen him in
I could
person.
do things.
You better
Um,
take your breath away.
Take
I
my
do
breath.
declare.
Oh.
He says, I want Colt and Holly to admit they are just haters of HD2, Helldivers 2.
We are.
Democracy will not be silenced as mid. Well, I think
Mid.
Holly got burnt out.
Middle mid.
Didn't
Middle
you? So,
mid.
Holly,
I have a
Mid of
question,
mid.
and I've asked this question to Red before.
We
Would you
are the
say
Knights
it's
of
mid if
the-
it started? Did you say it's mid if it started with Xbox Game Studios Presents at the?
I
at the
don't care.
beginning?
It's mid.
that doesn't.
The
That
game's- the
doesn't.
game's the
Burnout is
game.
burnout, baby. I think Holly got burnt out, right? So you liked it. You're having a great time with it, and then Risk It killed you 1,000 times. Team killed you,
Wait a minute.
and
So
then you're
wait.
like,
So she
done.
hates the game because everyone used her up? That's oh.
You're clipping yourself now, aren't
well,
you? Don't do that.
that's it, everyone.
God.
No, it did not go down. I mean, Risk It did kill me a million times, but I just stopped
Risk it,
playing
not the
Risk It.
game.
That was it. Like, then I went on my merry way, and
Risk-
I had a rage dump one day when Umbra put us into like
Oh,
dome
what?
level. Like,
You see, you had a rage dump. Is that?
I'm so angry.
Ah, yes. Right after I clipped myself. I clipped Holly, too.
All right.
Oh,
Anyway,
this is all out of context. Let's get back on track.
There was no track.
oh man, so
Can we
you
just
never had an
pretend we had a
edge?
track hole? Please. Humor me, please.
Confirmed. Holly only ever played Helldivers on the toilet. All right. Hey, Dad.
All right, since we
Man.
weren't never on track, I'm gonna put us on a track.
Put us on there,
so-
baby.
So Hellblade 2 got some pretty positive previews out there. So yeah, Xbox may finally have a chance of getting a game above the 90 Metacritic score.
Oh
Wait, they forgot to include the Xbox tax. I forgot. It's gonna be like an 88.
Okay, so Hellblade 1 is like an 81, I think, Metacritic.
Yes.
So I am keeping expectations in check that it'll be an amazing game. But I don't know if it'll be able to crack a 90. It sounds like they're really happy with it, though. So, yeah, I expect mid to high 80s. How about that? Is that okay? I expect that.
Yeah, I agree. I'm saying between 88 and 90. Did you guys see the one? I don't remember which one Nick referred to. Special Nick. He said that at the very end of one of the previews, like the reviewer mentioned wishing that the game was coming to PlayStation 5.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So I was like,
yeah. People got mad when I
something
brought that
like-
up last night.
Yeah, they said something like, "This is a game that should be everywhere for everyone all the time," right? Something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like Spider-Man. I mean, like
Spider-Man, like Last of Us, like Ghost of Tsushima.
Well, I mean,
Uncharted.
games like that never come to the Switch because they can't run on them, right? So you can't say, "Oh, I wish this came to the Switch," but they're basically saying, "Man, this needs to be on PlayStation because Hellblade 2 will be available on every possible gaming platform: PC, Lenovo Go, ROG Ally, Steam Deck, cloud, Xbox consoles. Like, it's just not on PlayStation, basically." So,
Right.
yeah, I was bugged about that, and I kind of had to just drop it after a minute because people were like, "It's not that bad." I don't know.
Right. Why? Yeah.
I just think it's
I'm with
funny
you.
because my take on it was, but you didn't say that about any other PlayStation game. You didn't say, "Man, this game is so good." Like, they wouldn't say it about Spider-Man 2, the last big game, like God of War Ragnarok, that was really highly rated. But I guess maybe they there's been a little bit of whispers about Helldivers, like this game should be everywhere because everyone loves it. But you've got all these PlayStation games, and you never hear journalists or reviewers say, "Man, this needs to be on every platform. It's so good." But it's kind of, it's not really an Xbox tax thing. It's more like a Xbox doesn't get its due because they're almost saying in a really nice way, "Too bad this is only on Xbox." Is that fair to say?
Yeah, I mean it's like the first most PlayStation-esque looking game that people undeniably are like, you can't look at Hellblade and say like that looks bad. Like, it might not be your type of game, but you can't look at it and say like graphically like the fidelity looks bad. You just can't do it.
Yeah.
But you could say like medieval isn't my thing, or third person isn't my thing, or what you could say that, but you can't look at that and say that looks bad. And so people look at that aren't on Xbox, that maybe they're just PC. Well, no, sorry, whoopsie, it's on PC. Maybe people that look at that are on Nintendo only and say, "Man, I wish that was coming to Nintendo." Can you imagine? It'd be like the pixelated version, the pixel remakes that they do, the fan-made pixel remakes.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's frustrating to see because it's like, why don't we go and port bag for literally everything that we can't have?
And to be fair, the first one was on PlayStation, and it was even exclusive, so they do have a right to say it. It just, you can say that statement, but follow it up like, "Good thing that Hellblade is available on all PC and on Xbox consoles, which are readily available to just about everybody." But I guess I was just fighting for the Xbox tax team for once when I brought that up.
Right. So
Say something about it, Holly. I want to hear if I'm being unreasonable, and I'll know
Yeah.
if Holly answers what her opinion is.
Let's wait 5 minutes. She'll answer.
No, I fixed my internet.
There we
it
go.
was
There.
Steam running something horrible in the background. I don't know.
Oh, okay. It was Rage Dump Simulator, but you had running on
You need to
Steam.
get the dial-up sound for moments like that.
It's
Yes.
never gonna be. It's gonna be forever my thing.
Rage Dump.
Blade,
It wasn't
Blade,
even a big
Rage
deal.
Dump.
Raged up.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
All right.
What was it? Hellblade
getting-
2
Hellblade 3.
being
Welcome to the show, Holly.
Welcome.
sorry. Hellblade 2 being on PlayStation. You mean the article is about it's too bad it's not on PlayStation? It's just unfortunate.
Yes.
Like it's like the very first game after the podcast, you know, the Xbox podcast, and of course we knew that was going to happen, right? But it's just I don't know. It's just, of course it is, but it's also just silly that this is what people are saying now, right? Like they didn't say everything. They said these 4 games, if it was going to be released May 21st, not anywhere else besides all of the places that you just said, Colt, they would have said it. It's not no time soon. And there's no guarantee it's going anywhere else.
I told you these 4 games going over would fuck them over in the end. And now it's starting.
Well, you say that, but the issue is it's a reputation ding. I think anybody can say that, right? But for them, financially, you know what I mean? That may far outweigh a little tiny ding on the minority of gamers on Twitter raging about this, because we don't even represent like 2 grains of sand on a beach compared to how many people that they're trying to get to.
I'm not even gonna try and explain why the hardcore is where the casuals follow, but yeah, anyway.
Yes and no.
No, it's proven. I mean, the reason why 2 of my friends moved over to Xbox is because of the games that were exclusive.
Right.
And, well, I'm the hardcore out of the 3 of us. They only cared about Call of Duty, Fortnite, and Apex, and Siege. But then I told them about, oh, well, these games are only on Xbox, like Forza, Halo, and Gears, and they're like, oh, I never played those games. So they switched over. I mean, my friends are living proof that exclusives do matter. So
No,
at least with when like how Nick explained it, the exclusives are like the, how did he say it? They're like the models in the window to get you to come inside the store. I think that's how I said it. But yeah, anyway. So what else were you saying about Hellblade, Holly?
No, I said it's an Xbox exclusive. I mean, that's it. That's all we know. That's all you can say that it is, period, right? If that stays forever, then we'll find out. But for now, you just have to live in a world where it's Xbox exclusive, and that's it.
I have a controversial take, or maybe some insight to the games going to PS5. I think it was really truly a test for the business model, and I'm just going to say personally, a test that Xbox wanted to know what PlayStation would do with their games. So I think that out of the 4 games that are going to PlayStation, a couple of them have not done very well. One did really horrible, I would think. So maybe Xbox wanted to know if PlayStation was going to bury these in their store. You know, they finally get these games, they can make money off of Xbox fans and PlayStation fans alike, to the detriment of Xbox's exclusivity foothold. I think that Sea of Thieves is going to do very successful on the PS5, but I think Grounded might be up in the air. And what were the other 2 they put? Hi-Fi Rush and Pentiment did not sell well, did not chart, and were a really high indicator for Xbox that this may not be a catch-all solution to make more money, is to drop a select amount of high-clip games on PlayStation 5. So I wouldn't sit here at this point. I've had a lot of clarity over the past couple of weeks. I wouldn't sit here and think, you know what, Starfield's got to come to PS5 at some point, or Elder Scrolls is going to be, you know, a 6-month exclusive for Xbox, and then it'll go to everyone so it can sell. I was shocked when I saw how well Starfield has done and continues to do, and it charted among games that did not chart for PlayStation, amongst games that are played and continue to play it on the platform. And I really have started to understand the bubble we live in is nowhere near reality. And I know this may sound insulting, but I think maybe sometimes the leadership at Xbox hears our discourse and they're like, I understand why you guys are concerned, but they're thinking, we're doing so well right now. We're finally doing really well. Money's being made. We're seeing traction. We've got games coming. The games are going to pour in. And maybe we feel like, oh, you know, we barely have any exclusives and they give 4 of them to PS5. It's like they're literally going to have 4 huge games just this year that are going to come out, plus some other medium-sized ones. And then the bigger games just keep coming out after that. So I took some time while I was kind of taking a break from Twitter, and then I went on that trip and I talked to people who aren't Xbox people. The people at the ESO event, they're not necessarily Xbox fans. They're just gaming fans of Bethesda or RPGs or MMOs. And when I talked about Game Pass, they're like, freaking Game Pass is awesome. And I'm like, are you a big Xbox person? They're like, no, not really. But I play it on PC, or that's the only thing I do on my Xbox is play Game Pass. And they're like, all my friends love it, they were saying. I thought, I'm outside the bubble. And I've spent a good 2 months dooming and glooming as I saw this change in Xbox, only to realize, what if we just had it all wrong? Because we're so stuck in the old model that went on during the 80s and 90s. Like, this is how games are. This game only fits in this cartridge only fits in this machine, or this game is only digitally sold on this console. And that ain't it, Chief. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. I appreciate it.
Huh. Well, Xbox has always been like, he's good.
And now I'm no longer Colt Eastwood. I'm now Music Man. What's that from?
Yes. Master of No, I was gonna say Master of Disguise.
Megamind.
I can't remember. Megamind. Chris or
it's Brad Pitt. You know, he's supposed to be Super Metro Man. No longer Metro Man. I'm now Music Man. And he plays some crappy guitar song. They're like, ugh.
Wait, you said Mastermind. What am I thinking of? The Incredibles.
Megamind.
Megamind.
Megamind. Yeah.
Get Pixar out of here.
Ferrell?
Will Ferrell. That's what I was trying to say. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Feel that. Tell me that doesn't feel like a. Hey, but really good points, Colt. And I don't.
Sorry, it's a long speech, but
No,
it's been on my mind.
Yeah, I mean, Assassin, do you have thoughts on that kind of
On what?
thing? So I'm trying to read chat and I can't do it.
You can't do 2 things at once.
I can't. Yeah, sorry. The elemental hero, the Shadow Link Dragon Wolf King says, yeah, but Hellblade 2 is weird though, because of the 4K graphics and everything we saw. The news with the 30 FPS it's just like you just confuse your customers, man. I mean, come on. All right. Yeah.
No, I was just gonna say, Xbox is always many steps ahead, right? Microsoft
detriment.
on the whole, right, sees where things are gonna be, 5-10 years out tech-wise, right? The tech might not be there, but they know where it's going. And like Xbox has, suffered a little bit for jumping at that stuff too early in the past, but like mostly everything that they do, we see everybody else eventually doing too, right? It's just the wave of the future. Like, eventually.
How long has it been since Xbox started going date and date with PC?
8 years.
Isn't that 2016?
Yeah, long time.
Yeah.
And Sony still hasn't done it? It's going to be like a 10-year gap between the two.
Well, we're hearing.
Maybe they might be starting next year.
Yeah,
And it
that's what I
doesn't
mean.
mean that-
Almost a 10-year gap. Like,
But that
Sony
doesn't
is
make
fighting
Sony's
hard.
timeline right either. You know what I mean? It's probably somewhere in the middle. Xbox is ahead. Sony's behind. Sony is behind. Like, and we know that, right? Because they just talked about their profit margin, and it's not good, and it's not where they want it to be. So I think it's on an accelerated pace from here.
The
Yeah,
fact that they don't limit their studios to a specific budget doesn't help either.
Well, that's probably going to change too when they hire the new full-time chief.
Exactly, because
Master Chief. Speaking of Master
wish.
Chief, Umbra Colt, he says, "Can you elaborate on what you were speaking on Halo with yesterday?" I said that all.
Oh yeah, I mean, I don't know how much. I don't know how much merit is actually there. It came from like a Halo Leaks account that has a lot of followers, so I don't tend to like just take it at face value at all because I haven't heard it from any people that I talk to. But apparently, maybe Certain Affinity is working on the next Halo game, and it's supposed to be a spin-off, like a Reach or ODST style Halo game in Unreal Engine 5, which is none of it like really sounds in the realm of believability. You know, what if you're going to build a spin-off game, do it in Slipspace. You already have the engine ready to go. You just make the levels and make the missions, and you're done. So I don't know if it's a real thing. So apparently, Certain Affinity must be working on something Halo related. Whatever it is, it sounds like that it's pretty believable that we would see it at the showcase this summer, and it's supposed to come out either at the holiday of next year or the holiday of the year after that, like close to the launch of the next console. So that would be a pretty big deal.
Do you think that maybe if it was true because of the engine switch, do you think it's because they chose Certain Affinity to do a first-person Halo, game, assuming it hasn't changed perspectives, but they wanted someone to do it without having to waste too much time learning a new engine with the engine that they're already familiar with, like Unreal Engine?
Well, Certain Affinity already does major map expansions and multiplayer modes for 343, so they already work in concert with them to create content, and they've done it over the years. For a long time, they've made Halo content that just integrates in, and it's just part of Halo, and you don't, oh, hey, this is the Certain Affinity thing. Like, they're just a contractor. But the rumors started to swirl a couple of years ago that Certain Affinity was going to be making the Halo Battle Royale mode, and that maybe it was going to be a standalone thing you could buy and play, and it was going to be its own animal. And then I was like, I don't know if that's still around, and I talked to somebody that knows more about things than I do, and they said, oh, why would you think that the Halo project was canceled? I said, I don't know, I just heard that Certain Affinity was only working on this one project, and it didn't sound like a Halo thing. And they were like, well, I haven't heard anything that anything's been canceled. And then this came up, so I tend to take stuff like that. So if it's Halo 7, it's a spin-off like Reach or ODST, it's in Unreal Engine 5, we're gonna see it this year, it's coming out next year or the year after that. I take all that stuff and I split it in half, and I say, what's more believable using half of that information? The more believable thing for me is there's going to be a whole new thing for Halo that Certain Affinity has led that will come through with 343. It'll be Halo related. Maybe we'll see it at the showcase, and maybe it's just a massive expansion to the already Halo Infinite suite. I don't know. That's just kind of how I approach those things, prediction based.
I would love another ODST. That's my favorite.
Same.
It's mine
too. My favorite one.
Yep, it's my favorite one too. Yep. Like that was.
And when people say they don't like it, I'm like, well, I mean, you don't have any good taste.
Yeah, you just suck at everything.
The music's amazing. I mean.
Oh yes. The piano.
I play it in my car
what's
sometimes.
The theme song? What's the theme song called with the piano? You know which one I'm talking. It's like
starts
the most.
with the D. Hold
D.
on, I play it so much.
D.
Deference for Darkness. Deference for Darkness.
Is that it?
That's
okay.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, it has the trills on the piano, the quick ascending trills, and then has the muted saxophone. Marty O'Donnell's amazing. Now he's running for Congress.
Is he really?
Yes, he is. He's running for Congress.
They're like, yeah, yeah, that'd be great. Yes, I would.
And he wrote the Flintstone Kids theme song as well.
10 million strong.
Yep, that's him.
Okay. This console will turn off in 5 minutes. Thanks, Xbox. So
Forever.
let's see.
Mine never says that. It's like, let's stay it on so it looks like you're playing games longer than you really do.
I'm gonna have to go flick the stick here in a minute, or flick. I'm gonna flick the stick on my Xbox controller.
Flip it.
Clip him.
Take a page out
Clip
of
him.
it.
Shit.
Oh.
Clip
Well,
it.
I'm fucked. just to make sure that it doesn't turn off is what I meant.
At least you're not pooping your pants.
I know. At least I'm not rage shitting.
Rage clicking the stick.
Well, this episode is sponsored by Shitting Legends. Anyway. So,
I should go.
yeah. Great.
I should go.
Thank you. Jonas, he says, more games to more people is good. The platform is irrelevant, really. It's just the medium allowing the gamer to play the game. Yes. Jonas is very PC. Well, he's PC gaming. That's like his main thing. So he's all kinds of word flips tonight. He is all about the no exclusivity. Everyone just play everything all the time, which would be great. Ted's rage flickering. That's me, Matthew.
Oh, if only we lived in a world like that. If only.
Umbra, I got you. I'm sorry I'm not being very, very interactive with chat. It's just because the conversation is flowing, and I feel like I'm neglecting chat. And I love you all, and thank you guys so much for being here. There's a lot of people here. If you're new here, leave a like at the least, and a sub at the moist.
It is
That'd
sad.
be great. Yes, that'd be great.
Hey, and everybody wish Jonas a happy birthday.
Yes.
There you go.
Yes,
a what?
say it
Happy
again?
birthday?
Happy birthday on Sunday. Jonas is gonna have a very nice birthday.
Yes.
Happy birthday, Jonas.
Yes.
Or happy
Jonas
early
in
birthday.
chat. Yeah, wish him a happy birthday.
4 more
He is
days.
hitting the big 3-0. So
Wait, 5 days.
there you go.
Did that about 17 years ago. All right.
There you go. Yeah, it's been a long time.
470.
There you go. Lotus gives a birthday cake. There you go. Can you eat that, Jonas? Can you just eat that?
Yodani is Saturday.
Yodanis is on Saturday?
He's also turning
Oh,
30.
dang.
What the heck?
Donnie's
He
turning
didn't tell
30?
us.
Wow. Hey, see that cake?
Wow.
You can eat it.
Wow.
Um,
You see that mountain over there? You can lick it.
you can. He's like, we got you. So let's see. What's next? And again, everyone in chat, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us and being here and all the fun things that we do that you are condoning and you agree with, which is why you're here hanging out. And if you're not in chat, get in there, say hello. Don't be shy. I won't pin your message. Lotus says ADHD for life. I'm just gonna leave that up there forever. I'm gonna end this poll with Hellblade. 21 votes, 57% of people are gonna play Hellblade, and 23% they're gonna try. So there you go. That's literally 80% are going to play Hellblade, and 57 are really excited, and 9%.
Counting people don't like, as you wrote, crazy Viking women.
That'd be 9%. So that is at least 2 people don't like crazy Viking women. Which, hey, I get it. Try. Never mind. All right. So let's know. I'm gonna leave the ADHD thing up there. Hey. How about this? Assassin?
Hey.
Man, I wish I could do sound bites without fucking everything up. Assassin,
Language.
you wanna? Sorry. Fug. Thank you. Yeah, I'll try better next time. Assassin,
We
tell
need
me
to figure out how
about-
to do the camera thing. Yeah, we do.
with Assassin.
No, we need to figure out how to get the cameras on. It's a whole thing on the.
Yeah,
Without it
right,
ha-
because it won't.
Yeah, the way the portal to the camera works. Yeah, it's
a
whatever. It's a whole thing.
Cole, for
Gracias
staying clear
a
of that
todos.
conversation.
I said that wrong, didn't I? Did I say that? Was that okay, Donnie?
He said gracias for Toto, the band.
Oh, the band. See?
Yeah.
Love that.
Gracias a todos.
Love that for them.
Gracias a todos. Was that right?
See.
Okay. Fantastic. Listen, you come here, you learn. Feliz cumpleaños.
Feliz cumpleaños.
Okay, correcto. Look at this. I love this. I love Toto. Toto's so good. John Williams' son. It's like one of the coolest facts in life, really. So anyway, so Gears of War leaks coming out. There's one thing I'm really excited about this aspect of the leaks that my Xbox just shut off. It scared me. Okay. there are rumors that the next Gears of War game is coming out. Is going to be announced at the June showcase. The other rumor is that alongside that, they're going to announce the Phoenix Collection finally, which would include all 3 of the original games. So 2 and 3 would be the new edition, I guess.
Revive me, Anya.
Lasagna.
But anyway, again, I haven't played 5 at all. So just anyway, everyone in chat, just
I've
please-
only played the first one, so I haven't played anything else.
Yeah, so just no spoilers whatsoever for anything Gears, and I'm not gonna bring anything up because I'm going through it. So thank you guys for understanding. But Holly, well, it wasn't just you. It was you brought this up last night. We were talking, and you said you think that this next Gears game might be a launch title for the next hardware for Xbox.
I mean, that would be if the next gen is 2026. I wouldn't be surprised if this was like the flagship launch game, because Gears is big and it drives a lot of stuff. Of course, they have so many games coming now that it could be anything, but out of the major flagship titles, this is one of them that I think is probably high on the list. Plus, the timing would be just about right. I don't think it'll be Halo, unless they do have like an ODST or something like that coming. But even then, that's an offshoot. What would be really flipping cool is if there was like a Fallout New Vegas 2 that was coming that they could try to do that with. But I don't know. I think they'll probably keep it with one of their original titles, because that's what people know Xbox for, and the timing seems good. I don't know. Colt, what do you think?
I mean, I thought they were going to do this last year. I thought we'd have Marcus Phoenix Collection this year, and then I thought we would have... What did I just do to my TV? I thought that we would have Gears 6 teased at the Game Awards in December. So I guess it's just another year. We're going to have to wait, but it does sound like the Gears stuff is plausible for this year, if that's what you're asking.
6. What about 6?
Yeah, 6. I think I'm going to stick with my original prediction that they're going to announce the Marcus Phoenix Collection and show what it looks like. You know, sizzle reel. Colin Moriarty's going to hate it. And then, no, I'm just kidding. He doesn't like sizzle reels.
No, you're not. I love it.
Unless they're officially made.
Doesn't like
man,
anything,
love him.
from what I hear.
Love it. Love that for him. And then,
Yeah. He's great. Friend of the show.
I said something to Jonas in the chat, and he goes, "I love that for you." And then they would just tease Gears 6, like we'd get like a real quick look at what it looks like, because apparently some people that we know have seen it, and it looks unfrickin' believable, like the full UE5 treatment.
You mean the other way around as a tease for that? Makes way more sense. I was thinking like show Gear 6 and then go, and to hold you over. No. They would go, here's something you've been waiting for.
Well,
Phoenix Collection, and then here's one more thing. That one more thing. And
the way to do it is to say, finally, 15 years of the Marcus Phoenix family story or whatever, and then you show bang, 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 all these shots from Gears 1, 2, and 3.
Right.
And you see it all like with upgraded, sharpened resolution and everything and high performance. And then it blacks out, then it says, and now to continue. And my other prediction is that, this is kind of a rough one, but I think they should spend the first 2 hours wrapping up Kate's story, because I don't think there's a lot left to say. I think what Gears 6 should be is the first couple chapters you play as Kate, and then it wraps up her story, and then the rest of Gears 6 is your new player or your new character. And
yeah.
I don't know who that's going to be, because that's a little dicey, because you haven't played 5, so no one can talk about it.
Well, it sounds similar. Last week we talked about how The Witcher 4 might look, where that you're going to create a character, if that's how it ends up being. you before as soon as the game starts, it just you hit new game, it plays a cutscene, beautiful music, blah blah blah, and the camera pans down and you're playing as Geralt, and Geralt's all super powered up, and you go through this whole level and you're fucking everyone up and blasting, just like I said, blowing everyone all over the room, and then something happens, and then it cuts to character creation, and then you're back to your character. So it sort of gives you a
Character creation for
The Witcher 4, like as the apprentice of Ciri or Geralt or whatever, something like that. But yeah, so for Gears, you're saying that it could be something like that, where you're playing as an older character, and then jumping.
How about this? One of my ideas was that it fades to black and fades. You finish Kate's story, and then it's a prequel. I think the ultimate Gears 6 would be why Marcus Phoenix ends up in prison at the beginning of Gears 1. Like, you play as young Marcus Phoenix. And you can still have John... I can't remember his name.
Maggio.
Yeah, I knew it was with an M. You could have him voice Marcus, but, he's younger, and you get to, like, do a whole origin story.
Oh,
The other thing they could do, which would be really dicey, is make Gears 6 create a character where you make your Gears character, and then it's a little more open and you can upgrade them in different ways. Instead of just active reload, pick up guns and shoot, and then you get into the campaign. Like, you're more invested in your cog. That could really bother people, because they want to see the Marcus or the Phoenix story more than anything, but you can't go to 65-year-old Marcus unless you do a prequel when he's younger, but then that limits them for the future of Gears. Like, if they create a character, maybe that really tick off people, but...
Well, yeah, and
what if they
make the game better?
What if they ended by killing Marcus halfway through? That way they give him a proper send-off.
I don't know. It's been so long, and like the thing is, like, I don't think that like Holly and I are playing Judgment right now, and as far as development time goes with games, like, I don't think that they have enough time and resources to successfully make a spin-off of that caliber of Gears, unless they literally hand it off to someone else, like you said, like the way that Todd should be handing off some of his IP to other studios like Obsidian. Because when you play Judgment, you can tell that this game was like, they slapped together a bunch of areas, boom, 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 together, and then they put voice and cutscenes in between, and it's just a shooting gallery, and it's very arcadey. It's a lot of fun. Like, it's really fun.
They threw it together in a year, I think, or 2 years.
Yeah, we can tell.
Well, most games only took 2 years back then anyway, but yeah. The game's actually a lot better than people give it credit for.
Oh, yeah, it's a lot of fun. What we were saying is that there's not like a lot of. Sorry, I'll let you go, Holly. Like, I was just gonna say about like the dialogue in the original trilogy. It's like you're used to people like talking all the time. As soon as a battle ends, somebody puts their finger in their ear and they're like, "Sir," and they start doing talking about what's happening. Revive me, Anya.
Have you seen that clip somebody put together of who was it? It was the Ackman, and he just played all the Gears, and he put this like montage together. He's like, every time you come out of battle, there's Marcus Delta, and it's the same thing.
Oh yeah, during his whole Gears of War is awesome video. Yeah, I watched that twice, and I was laughing with the whole Delta. This is Control. This is Delta. Control.
It went on
this
for
is
like
Delta.
8 minutes or something. It's so funny. That was a good video.
The irony is that some people in the comments were like, "You laugh, but we've served in the army or in the navy, and this is how it is." Like, you want people to know. And he's like, "Oh yeah, well, that's true." But at the same time, when you put all those times that he said it together, it's just hilarious.
It is. It's funny. But in the game, you don't notice it. It's just what it is. But yeah, Judgment, like, we're surprised. Like, it's these tiny little vignettes. You play for like 3 minutes, and then it's like, bing, story chapter over, and you're like, what? Like,
are we done?
What's going on? I read I don't know how many times, like 4 times. He was like, "What's the story again?" I was like, I don't know.
I
It's
kept
like,
being
just go
like,
kill
I'm
somebody.
having fun, but like, what is what is happening right? Like, what is narratively happening right now? Like, I'm so confused. And Barrett will be like, "Yeah, we understand, sir. We're heading over to the
It's like
ding
a
dang."
voiceover thing. Yeah.
And then it's just fighting. No one speaks for the whole entire level,
Yeah.
and then the chapter ends, and it's like, boom, you're done. 7 minutes, and it's like, anyway, it's really weird, but we're gonna get through it. It's gonna be fine. We're gonna beat it in like 4 hours, because the way that we're flying through it. We even said we're like, this is actually the first time in a long time where I'm feeling like DeMarco, where I was like, we might want to crank up the difficulty when we get to the trilogy or something, because this is getting pretty. We're flying through enemies after a while, but it's really fun. Gears is so good. It's great.
I want to
special
play
to
5
play,
with
'cause
you.
nothing
Hopefully,
plays like that.
You do? Well,
You want to play?
we found.
You want to
Yeah,
play 5 with it?
yeah, that'd be great. Somebody has to play as Jack, and that the way it's 3 player
No.
co-op?
if Holly gets the flu or something, I'll play with you.
Oh.
Maybe I'll
play as
sabotage.
Damn.
No,
I'll
you
play
don't.
as
You do
Jack.
not want to play as Jack. No.
I've
I
played
went
through
back and
5.
played some
Played 5
segments
through
of 5 last year when I was making a video about what Xbox has in the works, and I captured some clips in 5. Oh my gosh, that game looks so unbelievable.
So pretty. And Hive Busters.
Yeah, Hive Busters is amazing.
Is
Yeah, I
that
play
4
like
player?
I'll play Jack. Yeah.
Hive Busters
It's
is
4
4.
player, I think.
Is okay. Maybe
No, it's
maybe
3.
that's
It's
where,
3 player. It's 3 player
it
with 3
3?
humans. Yeah, 3.
Oh, okay. Well, at least you can be a human person. What is this?
Just
what is
imagining
this,
all
what
of
is
us
this obsession
watching
with
this
3 player
showcase.
co-op? Assassin?
Don't ask me. The
Well, stop
game
it.
that I play has 5
Make
people.
it stop. Oh, you're playing.
There's
Yes.
Oh.
there's a I think there's an issue with the idea of 4 player co-op. It doesn't work because there's been a lot of recent games that have pared back how many people can play because they realize that you'll just stomp everybody so fast with 4 people. There was a game recently that was supposed to be 4 player co-op and it got put down to 2 or 3. I know Crackdown had that problem, but they just
Crackdown
realized that when you
2.
get 4 people in there, you don't really pay attention to the game and you just destroy everything immediately.
I
don't
can
know.
see that.
Our
like,
problem is finding 4 people that want to play the same thing and have the same time. That's
Oh, yeah.
that's the hard part.
Right, because I'm only a minute away from deleting Payday 3 again. How long has it been?
So you have the patience of a gnat. So
You do. You're like,
Excuse me if I have
not
like
hungry.
50 single player games to get through because I didn't grow up in the same era that y'all did. Y'all played these games that I'm trying to play. I have not. That's why
Yeah,
when Cole was like putting his head in his hand, I was like, when I asked who's Anya, he was like, oh, it must be a Gears character. Dude, I have not played any of the Gears after 1. Speaking of which, when this trilogy comes out, if DeMarco won't do it with me, I need a partner. So, I'm asking Umbra.
yeah, Lotus says 3 is a company, 4 is a crowd. Well, I guess I'll have to leave, so see you later.
Damn.
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, just leave then.
I'll just leave. No, but I get it. What game was it? I love this game. Outriders. It's actually in the end clip. I love that game so much, and people like completely fell off of it. And I think that was also just 3 players. And I actually had a really good time with the story. Never finished it because everyone left me, and I was sad and cried in a corner with hugging my knees. But that was something that I just had to go through all by myself. But yeah, it was only 3 players, and I felt that it was well balanced because they threw a lot of enemies at you. So you had to, like, if you stopped moving in that game, you were dead. I don't know if anyone played Outriders, but it got so wild. It was so good. Anyway, yeah. What else? So Gears. So Gears, Marcus collection, maybe. Gears 6.
When do you think it's coming?
What time is it? I think it's coming in 3 months.
3
Why
months.
isn't the Fallout 4 enhancement ready for
Shadow
the
drop.
show at all?
Yeah, that's a good question.
The what? The
Very good
Fallout
question.
4 enhancement? What?
Yeah, I mean, I guess they don't
Oh,
have to
yeah,
have
yeah,
like a
let's
big
talk about that.
marketing push for it. But like,
Okay.
what? Where the heck is it?
The thing, right? Like,
The mod does it perfectly right now. If you put on the 4K 60 mod on console, it puts the game. I think the game already runs at a high resolution, but it runs at 60 like 95% of the time. Like I don't understand. Yeah, whatever.
there is
I'll
literally,
turn it down
Johnny
for
in
the
the-
day
there,
the show
there's
goes
literally
live.
the mod, right? You're talking about the mod
Why?
that literally just says unlike frame rate, and it's just like 1 kilobyte. and
Yeah,
it
I mean, I'm
unlocks-
using the one
yeah.
called the 4K 60 mod, and there's
Yeah.
only a couple spots where it really, like when you climb up in buildings that are, yeah, it gets really bad. But other than that, it's like 60 almost all the time.
Okay.
Why don't they even have a Fallout 76 tie-in with Vault 33? Why didn't they plop a Vault 33 in the game?
Right.
Well, we talked to somebody about that, didn't we, Holly? One evening.
Oh. Todd?
Yeah.
Was it Todd?
Todd! No, it wasn't Todd.
Just love him.
Todd doesn't
Love
play
it.
76 online.
Who was it?
I don't know, somebody at Xbox or something, but yeah, they were saying something about how it would be nice if there was like a tie-in thing. Like maybe sounded like it would have been nice if they would have been planning for that, but they didn't.
Oh yeah, what
Remember that?
Crippling Dead said in chat. Says Anya was the voice on the radio. I'm like, oh yeah. Well, I would have remembered that if Marcus said stop calling her freaking Delta the whole fucking time. Troll, this is Delta.
Oh yeah.
I forgot her name is Delta. I forgot her name was Anya. I just kept assuming that it was over time. It was like, oh, she changed her name to Delta. At this point.
Can I just say that Ben Kenobi's from fan art, his Fallout coin makes me so happy. Has anybody seen it?
Beautiful. Beautiful, isn't it? He just posted it like half hour ago. I sent it
Yeah,
to the
an hour
chat.
ago, and he's got 875 likes already.
He said this is like probably one of the fastest coins that's ever blown up.
Really? Can you look at it, Red, or can you put it,
Yeah.
throw it on the overlay?
All right, let me see what I can do here. By the way, Matthew and Grey Monad, I'm just messing with both you guys. So you're not, I'm not, it was just a joke. It was just, I'm just joking with you guys. I'm not, you guys aren't blocked or timed out or anything. I just wanted to be a funny little guy. Okay, what am I throwing up on the thing?
The Fallout coin from Ben Kenobi.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I think I
let
retweeted
me,
it.
Let me do that.
I know it's a pain in OBS. You have to like float it and move it around and drop it, but you can stick it over my face if you want.
Let me stick it on you. Anya.
Anya.
Here, let me just pull this up. Let me make sure. I don't know if this is gonna take away. No, I think I can do it. Let me. And while I'm doing this, chat. You guys are still 24. You guys here hanging out with us. I really appreciate you. And I'm gonna
See that
bring
thumbs up button?
this.
You can like it.
You can like. You can. Here we go. All right. Let's see. Boom. Image, and it is in. Boom. 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 Oh wait, where'd it go?
Roast.
No, God, what have I done? Hang on. I just gotta drag it in here. It won't let me drag it in. Oh, there we go.
I should have been filling the air with whimsical, anecdotal stories.
Yeah.
When I was a young lad
Amsterdam?
playing video games.
Okay. Why is it?
I now have Ebola from that.
Okay, whatever.
What was the weirdest thing you ate in Amsterdam?
Nothing actually. Everything's so tame there. Dang, I wish I could help you out on that one. when we were in the Elder Scrolls convention, they had everything all dressed up and all these little food booths. And since we were invited as content creators, we had a badge that we could say, "Could I have some of that, please?" Show them the badge, and it was free. And they had this wheel of cheese underneath a heat lamp, and as it would melt, they would, scrape it off onto the plate. And some of you may have heard this, but they had cut potatoes with little sweet onions, and they would put this melted cheese over it. Well, I was waiting in line. I'm like, man, people smell here. What is going on? It smelled like somebody's really bad, like gym shorts. And then I realized it was the melting cheese. And then they hand me the plate. I'm like, thank you. But it was delicious. Like the cheese, the cheese was like, it was a white cheese and it was very smooth. It didn't have any like rank flavor, but the smell of it coming off the heat lamp was just nastalone. Nastaliciousness.
Kind of a weird thing, right? The idea of it. Weird.
Yeah.
But it's
yeah.
fantastic. Like just scraping it, yeah. Stein and I would have just been like, open a vein. Just keep it coming.
But it was so good. But then it got to the point during the event, we'd walk around and like some girl would be over there eating like in a different section of the building. And I'm like, I could smell that again. I look over there and she had that plate. And I wanted to say, give me that. Disgusting.
Just
eat that crap in front of me.
Yeah.
Except I could only talk in Elder Scrolls speak. So I was like, betwixt thine ears, thou foul-smelling beast. Pick 3, my lord.
Smelling beast. Oh, God.
Take thine plate
away with you
of preventions and to thy bin with you.
Here, I'm gonna type that out.
Yeah.
Preventional There we go.
And then I'm like, okay, but the food was really good. They had sweet rolls. They had I have a picture on my Twitter, but they had this bakery make sweet rolls. They must have made 1,000 of them, and they were they looked just like the game. Because I thought they were decorations. They looked like they were so perfect. They looked like they were just decorations. Like, oh, if you picked it up, they were made out of styrofoam. And I had one. They were so delicious. Holly's finally got the.
He can't get it up.
I can't
clip
get
it. Clip it.
Yep. I can't get it.
There you go.
What is happening?
There we go.
Oh my God.
Oh, sorry. There we go. I think we're good. Wait.
Where did everybody go? It's just
There we go. I got it. There it is. There we go. Everyone look. It's fine. We're just gonna move right off. Pause. Everyone's. She's keeping it up to hide her laughter.
There we go. Now it's in focus. Of course,
there we go. Oh.
Yeah, that's
There we go.
Holly. You can bring it down now. Now that we know that Red can't get it up, but
listen, better to keep it down than put it up.
My liege.
My liege.
Oh, I gotta
pick one.
Well, at the Elder Scrolls event, they next to the cheese reek, they had these. They brought in these guys that do like the medieval fighting for a living, like they go to conventions, and so they were wearing like real steel armor, and they were beating the crap out of each other. They're like, whack, whack. And they were beating the crap out of each other so much that like every hour I would walk by the booth and they would be like laying on the AstroTurf, like taking a nap. Like they would just work themselves till they fell asleep. But the guy I was with, this guy Jake Clips that does content on YouTube and Twitch for ESO, he was like, I thought it was those guys that smelled like that. I thought it was their sweaty clothes that we were smelling. I'm like, no, I think it's the cheese.
Oh God.
Thy foul cheese stench.
Oh man. Yeah, exactly. Oh, I love this.
Anyway.
Ted flicked it too hard, I guess. I did. I was like, wake up, damn it, wake up.
I love that for you.
Quest. Okay. I don't want to. I'm scared. I need an adult. Let me see. Yadani says, it gets knocked down, but I get it up again because I'm never going to leave you down. Is that a... Oh, Queso Blanca.
I get knocked down. Okay.
Oh,
I get up
it gets
again.
knocked down. Not get it up.
Yes.
Because I'm never going to leave you down. Oh, shit. Hell yeah. I love it. I love it. I love it. Fantastic. Thank you.
Okay, who does that song? Without
That
searching.
is the
It's already in the chat.
Oh, is it?
It's who?
Tub thumping?
Tub thumping.
Yep.
Oh, I would never. I didn't even know that's who. Did
But
that.
who's the name of Yodai says it's Creed.
Creed.
Live.
Well, I get
No.
knocked down.
What's the name of the band that Fuel? Lifehouse.
Yeah,
Girl
Lifehouse.
spread 14 down. Little Nas, stop it. It's
Little
crazy
Nas.
town.
Oh
Come,
my
my lady, come, my lady. You're my butterfly, sugar, baby. Everlast. All right, now I got to look it up because I thought I knew who it was.
Outcast.
Chumbawamba.
Chumbawamba.
What? I would never have remembered that. Lotus
is that
got
really
it.
it?
Lotus got it.
Oh wow. Okay. I was like
Lincoln Park. Shut up, assassin.
Orgy. All right.
Natalie and Brulia.
Everclear. Orgy and Everclear. I've never heard a better combination. You know what I'm saying?
You know what other song I
All
love
right,
from that
well-
era that you guys probably hate? How bizarre, how bizarre.
Oh.
Oh gosh, you guys are so young. Never
Left.
mind.
Okay. Yeah. I've
I
never.
don't even know what you're talking about.
How
My
bizarre.
Everclear joke went right under the.
How bizarre.
Yep.
How bizarre.
Yep.
Static X. Push it. I love Static X. Well, I love.
That's
not
all
the
like
ones
from
that
the
like
same
me.
like
It's
summer
supposed to be
season.
assassin.
Like I'm just a living reminder to Red and Holly how old they are.
Yeah,
I don't
how
even know what the hell
older
they're
we
talking
are
about.
than you, not how old we are. Excuse you.
I have dogs older than Assassin.
Is that
That's
wait?
true. That's true.
That's true.
That's true.
Okay.
Hey, look.
Well, are you drinking Coke Zero?
You okay,
Me?
Holly?
Holly is. Sorry, my feed was behind for a second.
Oh, look at that.
Yes.
I recognize the Coke Zero in a flash.
Yeah. No
I might
sugar.
have to change to Coke Zero. Dante says, annoyed that work is trying to stop me, my shine of listening to this podcast. I can imagine
How are they
when
trying
the
to stop
phone's
you?
ringing or whatever, or people coming up to your desk. Everybody needs Dante to save the world, and he's trying to listen to us talk about
He's like,
pissing the night away.
He's like, hang on. Pause. Go ahead. People walk into my office all the time, and I have my earbud, and I'm like, oh, yes.
Oh yeah,
I'm ready
Donnie.
for you. And I'm like,
yo, Donnie. You Donnie.
Hey,
What?
hey.
Always with the hot take.
oh my god.
Oh my holy
He's like,
hand grenade. You
hey.
can't say that, yo, Donnie.
No, it's not soon enough. Not soon enough. Am I right? He should have said it a long time. Not
Why
soon
did I
enough.
agree to come on this show?
Listen, you knew
That's
what
my
you were.
question.
Jonas goes, hold up,
Well-
boss. Jonas says, hold up, boss. They're about to drop a rage dump.
Yeah, he's like, oh, gotta go.
Considering what you
The
done, you
next
just said it
time.
would be me doing the rage dump.
Exactly. Can you imagine? Is it gonna be like Dragon Ball Z, powering up?
Oh,
Is
it's
that
gonna be
what-
like
is-
Attack on Titan.
Okay.
Turns too.
Angry turds. Oh my god.
The next time you're
whatever.
playing Helldivers and you feel a little rumble in your tumble, think of me.
Angry dump.
Freaking hell.
Oh my god,
Angry
it's never
turds.
going away either.
Angry
like,
turds.
God. I love it. I love it so much.
Nothing. We won't
love
be
that for
clipping
us.
today, okay?
Oh,
This
I've
is the
already
most
got about 10.
clippiest show I've ever been a part of clipping.
I've already got 10, and Red's about 8 of them.
Yeah. Yeah. You got to keep that the Everclear orgy joke that no one laughed at. So it made me feel better. So anyway, because Everclear is an alcoholic.
Like when you laughed for me when I said, Jaguar.
Oh my god. I just did a French guy laugh. Did you hear that? I went. Anyway, we're having a great time.
Hey, Red, this is
Yeah.
kind of important to our conversation since we were talking about Gears.
Oh, yeah.
This... we were talking about games. I don't care if it's a tease or not. He's saying this. Jazz on Twitter. He just tweeted out, "Oh boy, it's definitely a showcase season." What the hell do they have for June? What the hell do they have?
What'd you say, Colt? That's hot.
No, that's accurate. It is.
I thought you said that's hot. That's what I thought I heard.
I mean,
that's hot for him.
Oh,
That's
I'm so
Paris
hot for
Hilton.
him.
That's Paris
oh,
Hilton.
for fuck. Call back.
Paris Hilton. Man. Oh, sorry. I
Ne-
just remembered something. And
Never gonna let that go.
Can't say it.
The fact that Paris actually responded to my tweet when I tagged him, he's like, "Hey." Marco was like,
And I was like, hey. And he was like, whoa. And I was like, hey.
I was like, well, Emilio.
Emilio.
The mighty Duck Man.
And I'm like, "Ew, Steve."
Quiet! You're ruining my JoJo.
That
Paris
movie's so
Him
dumb.
Tom.
It's so good.
It's one of my favorite movies of all time. It's so good.
Yeah.
I don't even know why we
too.
watched it, but I'm glad we did back in
He's
the day
like,
when it came out
"Hey,
on video.
Did you just grab my ass?
Yeah.
Stewie, you're a sneaky one, you
Did you
Stewie.
just grab my ass?
He's like, sir, from where I am standing, that is a physical impossibility. He's like, huh.
I know you.
Sneaky.
I'm watching you.
Yeah, watching you.
Oh my
Night at the
God.
Roxbury is probably one of the greats of our time.
It is. It is so good.
Stupid.
Assassin, put that on your list because I'm sure you haven't seen it.
Yeah, go buy
one
VCR
on the
too,
list?
because that's probably the only way you're gonna find Night at the Roxbury. It's on
There we go.
VHS.
There we go.
I
"What's
might
a
own it
VHS?"
legally.
It's a virtual Hindenburg souvenir.
Anyway, we were saying, Jez said it's definitely showcase season. I think that's him saying he's starting to hear all kinds of rumbles about what's going to happen at showcase, or people are getting revved up to start working on showcase and whatnot. That's what I take from that tweet, and I would totally, I can see it. We're getting close.
Yeah, I mean,
You
that's
guys
exciting.
think we're gonna
It's-
see a game that we haven't heard about?
Yes.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
From who?
well, hopefully Sony, right?
Xbox.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
You know what I mean? Dry Creek out here.
They're gonna
baby.
announce the PlayStation Showcase the day before Hellblade 2 to steal Xbox's thunder again.
They're gonna have a PlayStation showcase
Yes,
with
of course
Xbox
they are.
trailers.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Target says PlayStation supposedly has. Supposedly. I keep saying supposedly. Fucking Nick!
Apparently,
God. Supposedly.
you assume that he says that.
I'd assume. A shroom. Sorry. I love Australians. I love them all. And Hargeet says PlayStation supposedly has a showcase in May, Xbox in June. Right. June 9th? That's the one that we heard about?
June 9th, yes. I've already asked to take that day off.
Great. Is that what is that, Thursday?
He said, "Hey
Nintendo-
boss, I need to take a rage dump on the 9th."
Monday.
It's a Sunday. Oh, for fuck's sake!
I have a rage dump appointment. Hargy says Nintendo has to have one at the same point to fucking
Effing.
to
Nintendo always
announce
has
the
a
next
showcase.
gen Switch. There we go.
They always have a showcase presentation.
You
like
typed
clockwork.
in to move it above the heart.
Literally, that's what I did. I fucking hate that hard. Oh my god. It'd so bad.
Language.
Sorry, F.
Hey, there's another one to write down. We're gonna put a rage touch together of him and that heart. They are not best friends.
Yeah, for every time I lose my shit, when I'm trying to get the
Shiz.
heart out of the shiz out of the way of whenever I'm trying to read a chat. It's great. I love it. Yeah.
Anyway,
Boss,
showcase.
understandable.
One game, one studio. Haven't heard from. Go. Red.
One game,
It-
one studio.
One studio, one world, one man.
Are you Duke Nukem Forever?
One sack.
Two balls.
Hold on, I'll help you. I'll help you out, assassin. You want to know what one game that's going to be announced that you don't know about?
No, I just want to know which studio do you guys think will be there? That hasn't been in the spotlight for a while.
Oh, okay.
Or a project that hasn't been seen the light in a while, like Perfect Dark or Everwild, State of Decay 3, that type of thing.
I think it's time to see Perfect Dark. Yeah, I don't think they can hide it anymore. I've got a list of the studios here, not counting Bethesda. Well, I do have Bethesda.
Do you think they have to, Cold, or do you think they need to?
Both. They announced. So I think this is the year we see State of Decay 3 and Perfect Dark. At least an update of sorts. So I think that the Initiative and the Coalition and Undead Labs need to make their. They can't hide anymore. So yeah, I think we'll see from them. We've already seen from Obsidian, Ninja Theory, Mojang, In Exile last year. Playground might be there with Forza Horizon 6.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I think that's
we'll
it.
Be able to like get out of the cars in the next Forza and walk around and have guns.
It would be great.
No, basically Playground is a T for teen game, so yeah, no.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Or Horizon. But
I really can't think.
And it's time to see from id. It's time to see from id now. So
okay.
You will see from I think we'll see from id, Coalition, Initiative, and Undead Labs.
Oh, that
among
was
some other
one of the
things.
rumors.
Like Contraband
Yeah.
will be shown finally. We'll finally see what Contraband looks like.
Right.
Think we'll see those 4 games on top what's confirmed, like Indie and Avowed?
We don't have anything confirmed for the showcase, but
leaked by
Indie and
Tom
Hellblade
Moore.
and all that stuff, and Stalker, those are all coming out this year. Showcase will be about 1 or 2 big games coming out in 24, and then all the stuff that we haven't seen in a long time.
Oh yeah,
love to
COD is
see-
supposed to be at the showcase too.
Yeah.
That's
Call
the
of
Gulf
Duty,
War.
Yeah.
Okay. So is that like a spin-off, like because it's all you do is just golf?
Every time Mag says it, I swear he pronounces it golf. So, yeah, Gulf War.
Yeah, never mind. So many dad jokes this evening, and I am the leader of dad jokes. I think Matthew is LOLing me. I hope you laughed at what I said. I hope you laughed at just what I said, nothing else. Thank
That's
you.
for Ted.
What is this? What did I miss? Oh, toys for. Toys for Ted. Beds for Ted. That would be great. And I helped. Dun, 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 dun.
And,
I can never
hey,
get that right.
I want to see what Double Fine's doing.
They're fine.
Maybe.
Long time since
Yeah.
Raz.
Apparently that
4 years.
what's it called? What's that game called that was supposed to be leaked for the developer direct? Kiln. Kiln is their next game.
Oh, yeah.
So maybe we'll see Kiln.
So you guys are saying that there is a possibility to see pretty much any studio at this point, except for 343.
I think we might see 343. All right, here's the out of the main studios. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Not counting Activision and Blizzard. I think we'll see 343, Coalition, Compulsion Games with South of Midnight, Double Fine, Initiative, No In Exile. There's no reason to really show Clockwork again. No Ninja Theory, because we don't need to. Will Obsidian... I don't think we'll see Avowed, because it'll just be out at the end of the year. So, Playground Games, yes, I think so. Rare, I don't think so. I think they'll just do Sea of Thieves content. I don't think they're ready to show Everwild. Undead Labs. id for Doom. Arcane won't show anything because they're not going to show anything for Blade yet. ZeniMax has something new to show. They're working on 2 games, 2 AAA games. One is an MMORPG and another is a first-person shooter from the Battlefield and Call of Duty developers that used to work there. So that may be a competitive FPS shooter. So one of those is probably going to get shown. And Machine Games won't be there because they've got indie. Tango doesn't have anything. So yeah, I mean, half the studios are going to be there, I think.
So wait,
Don't
Cole,
forget
you
the
disagree with what Tom
content.
Warren said in his report on The Verge?
What did Tom Warner say?
He said that, hold on, he said that there would be a Gears 6 announcement as well as release dates for Flight Sim, Towerborn, Avowed, and Indiana Jones: The Great Circle, and we'll get a gameplay reveal for Black Ops Gulf War.
Oh, okay.
He said.
Yeah, that sounds right. And then we'll finally see what Contraband looks like this year.
What even is that game?
It's a 6-player co-op heist game by Avalanche that makes Just Cause. And it's set in the 1970s in the Mediterranean.
You know if it's first person or?
I don't know. Knowing Avalanche, it's probably third person.
Oh well, that guarantees Red will play it.
That's true.
Did you see Jump Drive, the game that happens to be exclusive to Xbox? It's a first-person like Helldivers / Starfield cooperative competitive game. Coming out
That
like
looks
this year or next year.
so good. I watched Xbox era's coverage of that, and it looks amazing. It looks amazing.
Did they get to play it, or did they just cover what they've seen of it?
Yes, I think they got to play it, and which is why they did the coverage.
Or Jump Ship, sorry, it's called.
Jump Ship.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
It'll be coming out on it won't be on Xbox console right away. But
it's launching on PC first.
Yeah, as like on the preview or whatever. But we're hoping that it comes to. Sorry, I'm messing around. Let me stop what I'm doing. So I can focus. Boom. Anyway, all right. There we go. All right. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, it looked really, really good. One of the first things that I was like, I wonder if you can, and then he talked about it, was that someone is flying the ship, and other people are like gearing up and getting ready as the ship is coming in. So you're like, it looks so good. Like it. That's like I don't know if it's gonna be like going to planet to planet. Maybe I missed that. But that looks like Xbox's Helldivers. No, that's not a good that's not a good comparison. But yeah, the co-op looked really, really fun. Yeah, great.
I want to see who makes it. I think it's made by some ex-studio devs that worked for big prominent studios. Kind of like I explained with the ZeniMax game. I'm trying to find out who made it. Here we are. Yeah. I don't know. It looks cool. I hope it's good. I mean, it could be like PlanetSide 2 where it's like cool, but not a lot of people play it very long. I don't know.
RDX is on? What?
Yes.
No. No, it's not.
Okay,
Yeah,
sorry.
that's why we always stop at 7. I was telling Red this a while back. You know, we don't have to stop at 7 anymore because of RDX, because Dealer's not there anymore. Or he's not
If
back
I want to
yet.
get sleep, then I will. Speaking of which,
Exactly.
we're gonna start wrapping it up. And everyone here, if you had a good time, put a silly little emoji in the chat. That'd be great. Just let us know that you had a good time. Really, really appreciate everyone showing up. We had a really big chat tonight, which was really exciting, and I really, really appreciate the support as always. So guys, thank you so much for the supers and whatnot, and just hanging out. That is like, that's all I care about. It's just everyone having fun, which is why our podcast is so stupid, in the good kind of way, just being silly all the time. Hey, Assassin, what you gonna be getting into, man? Crickets? All right. Listen, man, if you can make it work. No, I'm not gonna kink shame.
I mean, okay.
Well, that's
That was more terrible than you gotta
sorry.
say.
Yeah, that was not good.
Yeah.
Yeah, where can people find you, man, and what you gonna be getting into this week?
Find me on Twitter. It's in the description down below. So here's the thing. So I'm gonna be editing more clips of our show. And I'll be releasing them on Twitter first. But Red will have them by the next episode. So you guys want to follow me there on Twitter, so that way you guys get to see it first over there or here. It's in the description down below. As for what I'll be playing, I have no idea.
Yeah, you heard
Probably
it there.
Persona 3.
Go give Assassin a follow on Twitter. That way you can get access to those videos first. And then I'll be maybe I don't know. We're trying to figure out what to do with them as far as just giving them to people, but because the thing about like early access, like a lot of it is, it's like it's early access one time, if you think about it, and then it's out the same time. But if it's scheduled early access, so that kind of early access is really worth it, you know. Like if you make like a video and you get early access to it, that is like the good kind of early access. And
This part is you don't have to pay for this early access.
Exactly. Just give them a little follow. Yeah, just flick them a follow.
See that follow?
Yeah.
You can flick it.
You can flick it. Yes.
Yeah,
oh.
you can too, Colt.
Sorry, real quick, Donnie. Thank you so much, man. He gives a $5 super chat. Thanks so much, bro. I really appreciate it. He says, "Assassin song." Oh, that's you.
Oh,
We need
fuck
the
me.
song.
What song is this? I don't even know what this is.
We'll wait.
What are you doing on the screen right now?
Wait, so is this like... Did Yodani make this song up, or did someone actually sing this?
No.
It's
No.
quoted. It's real.
Won't be held responsible. It's fell in love in the first. What the heck is that song? We Were Only Freshmen by
By The Verge.
The Verge?
Or The Verve Pipe.
The Verve Pipe.
No, The
When
Verge.
did Andy Robinson start
The Verge.
start singing?
They went from band to gaming website.
Thank you. God. Do I have to sing this because he paid for it?
Yeah. Yes.
Couldn't have picked a worse episode to do that because I've been coughing this whole fucking time.
Just do it. Sing the damn.
Alright. Can't be held responsible because she was touching her face.
Oh, no.
I won't be held responsible. You fell in love in the first place. See, I can't sing.
That's not how it
cannot.
goes.
Exactly. I don't
It's
know how
great.
it goes, Colt, because I
great.
never listened to it.
It's
I
can't
don't know
be
what it
held
is.
responsible. She was touching her face. They used that guy wrote the music for the Rockstar movie with Mark Wahlberg, and he makes a song at the end that doesn't even fit the movie at all. And his voice doesn't, yeah, but that's a good song though.
He's like,
Yeah.
so can I,
I
put
didn't
my
know
song
it had to
in?
be
or-
sung
No.
that way.
Yeah. Well, he helped
That's
with the soundtrack in the movie, I guess.
Thank you so much for that, Assassin, and thank you so much, Yodani. I really appreciate you.
I love you for
listen,
that.
I love you for that. Exactly. Listen, whenever we start meeting sub goals, I'll start doing white guy rap, and I'll do any rap song like a white guy that you guys want. So look forward to that, or don't look forward to it, and it'll be great. Great stuff. Anyway, fantastic. Hey, Colt Eastwood, where are you? Where'd you be getting into? Tell the people what content you're coming out with soon, and you know what to be excited for. Or don't, or don't do anything.
No, I'm currently working on a video that I might have ready for tomorrow. I'm fully committed, but I'm kind of out of step. But yeah, I'm working on that, and I'm going to be playing a bunch of ESO because for some reason, when I go back to play Dragon's Dogma, it just feels not as exciting. I was really liking it, so I need to just get back into the game because I was loving Dragon's Dogma. But now I'm in the mood for like the beautiful and the expansive and the stuff like that. So I'm happy. I've got 2 great games to play, and thank you for having me on the show. Or thank you for having you on my show today, Renegade
Thank
Realm
me
Podcast.
for
Thank you for
having
being. Thank you for me being on for my show, and thanks to Holly for you.
Thank you, Holly, for having Colt
Thank
on
you.
my show.
You're all welcome.
Yeah.
Great. Fantastic.
You've done good, son.
Thanks, Dad. Holly, where can people find you? What you gonna be getting into?
More Gears Judgment. Hopefully we can turn and burn that quickly. And I'm gonna hop into Fallout 76 because I'm doing something very super special that people will find out about later at the end of this week. It's super duper special. And then Friday night on the Infinite Podcast, which is 7 p.m. Central on the Tubes of You. And definitely remember.
Fantastic.
On Twitter and every gaming platform. So
Okay. Now,
yeah.
Is there anything else you want to tease? This is a yes or no question.
I'm going to be talking to some really cool people tomorrow, and I think that video is dropping on Thursday, I think. And that's all I'm gonna say.
Nice.
What I'll say is you can't miss it. You literally can't miss
Congratulations.
it. Like, you can't go on YouTube and miss it unless you're actively
Unless you're
avoiding
blind.
it. Yeah, so really excited. That's just a little tease. Really excited for you. So that's
I love that for you.
I love that for you. I hope that was an okay tease, by the way. I hope that I didn't overstep. I think that was vague enough. Yeah, we're fine.
As long as I don't puke on camera, then we're good.
At least you'll be
They'll get,
on
they'll get
camera.
the edited version without me.
Okay.
Yeah, you heard it, Assassin. You heard it.
You all ever gonna stop bashing me for not being on camera?
It's not a bash. It's just a call to action. A
Call to
CTA,
action.
as you will.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah, hold
couples
on.
retreat. When it comes,
Watch.
boom, encourage.
Here's how you do it. Watch.
Boom.
You like this.
Oh my
You like
god,
this.
is that from the... There you go.
That's what you do. You go like this.
Go ahead.
You have to kind of like. You have to make sure that you don't strain yourself, but you just go.
All right, you guys want me to click the button?
Yeah.
All right, clicked it.
All right, hang on. Let me
hit live.
Oh wait, hang on. I literally had to remove panels. To wait, do it again.
Oh,
do it
you
again.
actually put it.
'Cause
Whoa!
I had
How
to
many
put a black
panels are over
screen.
there?
Oh god, I'm messing up everything. I had to put 2 up there. All right, go ahead, Assassin.
All right, we're ready.
What are you talking about? I already clicked it.
Which you were blocked by your panels.
But I'm sorry. You clicked it
blocked
like
it.
Rand clicks it, but click it like a real man.
No. What? Hey, no.
Be a real man.
No.
Yeah, be a real
No.
man.
Well, we're waiting.
We're waiting.
I should go.
Get this over with.
Rip off
Let
the
it die.
band-aid. Rip
Let
off the
this call
band-aid.
to action die.
Chat, tell Assassin he's coming on camera right now.
I could come to me
Clipped.
and tell me himself, and I still wouldn't do it.
True says, I feel like this is NSFW.
This is not safe for work.
I thought that was like a soccer league or something. North.
True.
North.
That depends
north,
on you, my friend.
South, east, west. All right, whatever. All right, well I just
Thank
blocked
you.
Yeah,
him.
Umber goes, I got your back, assassin. Yeah.
Thank you, Umber. At least somebody does.
Not
This
for
is how
long.
these guys podcast.
No, I was
like
gonna
this.
say, I was literally gonna say, not for long, because Umber's eventually gonna be like, surprise, motherfucker.
Very
He's gonna
soon.
appear on
No, he's
Short
not.
fries.
Yeah, he is.
Sunrise. Yeah, exactly. That'd be
Garlic
great.
fries.
Shoes tied, motherfucker. All right. I love it. I love it.
Cheese and fries.
So many fries. Apple pies, motherfucker. All right.
Language.
Sorry, apple pies, mother shunk. Anyway.
Shoes tied.
Shoes
Got
tied.
Dante in it too.
Shoes tied. Oh, I love it. I love it. We are 12. We literally are. Yeah. Never grow old.
Accurate.
Never do that. Never do that. Never do that. All right, guys. Anyway, that's it. I think we did it. Right? Yeah. And you can find all of
did
our
the
links
thing.
in the description below. Ah, man, what a relief. Let's get the shunk out of here, eh? Goodbye, everyone. We'll see you next time.
I should